Radio. Alright, cool, it's working. Yeah, had to do this right away. So all the numbers that they say in Monty Python's The Meaning of Life Galaxy song are in Armageddon. It's time for celebration. Squeak your toys. What does Kevin mean by that? Alright, so we're going to listen to the Galaxy song, and I'm going to show you with this image why they use the numbers they use in the Galaxy song to describe the Milky Way. Because of the last video I made, okay, like without further ado.
So, listen to this. Whenever life gets you down, Mrs. Brown, and things seem hard or tough.
Okay. That's what life feels like to all of us, I'd imagine.
And people are stupid, obnoxious, or daft. And you feel that you've had quite enough.
Okay, so, yeah, she senses Kevin's pissed. Alright, so, let us begin.
Just remember that you're standing on a planet that's evolving and revolving at 900 miles an hour.
900 miles an hour. Now the first line of Armageddon here is a 1 by 9. There's a 69 here and 69 here, and these are all zeros, but we got to count 0 as a 1, and 69 is pretty much a 1, and everything's a 0, and everything's a 1, so you make a 9. Now, the 9 ones make a 1. Now, we've already used multiple times in the decode that when you put a circle around something, you can add a +1 or you can add a +100. 900 miles an hour is a clever way of depicting the first 9 cells of Armageddon. The top row here. Okay? 900. Okay, we're talking about the third dimension. He's describing to us the galaxy. Anyway, so there's your 900.
That's orbiting at 19 miles a second, so it's
19 miles a second. The second row sums to 19. 1 plus 1 plus 4 plus 5 plus 6 plus 1 plus 1 is equal to 19. 19 miles a second. Okay, great, because you have to bring what you created in the row before down, because that's what Fibonacci's all about. You got to bring what you created before with you. So the 1 by 9, or 900, is now a 19. 900 is essentially a 19 circled, you know? Because one of the zeros circles the other 0 with the 9 for 19, right? Now, like, I know it comes fast. Let's just hear that all again, maybe? I don't know. Like...
just...
Alright.
Remember that you're standing on a planet that's evolving and revolving at 900 miles an hour. That's orbiting at 19 miles a second, so it's reckoned, a sun that is the source of all our power. The sun and you and me and all the stars that we can see are moving at 1,000,000 miles a day.
Oh, 1,000,000 miles a day. Oh, great. How many cells are here? There are 7 cells. 7 cells to make a 1. 1,000,000. It's a 1 made of 7 cells. 1,000,000 is 7 significant digits. Very clever. What is this guy's name? I don't know his name. It's not John Cleese. Eric Idle. Eric Idle. Eric Idle, look on the bright side of life, guy.
In an outer spiral arm at 40,000 miles an hour.
40,000 miles an hour. Now this one should be really hard, right? Okay, no it's not. Because with creation, with Fibonacci, you always have to bring what you make before with you. You gotta make what you make before. Bring what you make before with you. So this is the third number he's talking about. He's talking about 40,000. Now what's 40,000? Oh, great, eh? Alright, the 1 by 3 here is 577. 577 is equal to 19. Now if that's equal to 19, and the cell before it was equal to 19, that's 38. And if the cell before it, the 11456111, was used as a 1 for a million, and the 111111111 is a 1, that would be 40. Now 40,000. You used 3 rows. You used the 9, the 7, and the 3. The 379 code, 3 rows. I don't know, add 3 zeros at the end of the 40, 40,000? You know?
In an outer spiral arm at 40,000 miles an hour of the galaxy we call the Milky Way. Our galaxy itself contains 100 billion stars.
100 billion. Okay. Oh. Okay, how do I find 100 billion? Okay. Well, the capstone of the upside down pyramid is the 10. 4th row. We're bringing 40,000 with us, and there's a 10. 100 million. What's 40,000? Okay, well, 1,000 is 3 zeros. And 40 is like 4 zeros, so let's say that would be 7 zeros? No, 100 bill. Oh, fuck, 10. 10 would give you another 0 and a 1. Let me just write this. I'm sorry. Okay, so what do we have here? We had 40,000, okay, which could be 4 zeros and 3 zeros. And we have a 10, which would be a 1, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. Now that's not really 100 million yet. That's only 10 million. It's not really at the billions yet, right? That's what I'm supposed to be at here.
Our galaxy itself contains 100 billion stars.
100 billion. Okay, so I need some more significant figures. Okay, so I don't know, we used 4 rows so far. I didn't count for the rows yet. So if we add, like, I don't know, 1, 2, 3, and 4 zeros, that's 100 billion. Right? See how I came to that? You got 10, and then you have 4 rows. Oh, fuck. 4, oh my god, rows. So that could be like 0, 0, 0, 0. So in total, we have a 1 and 1, 4. Oh, jeez. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. We have 12 zeros. We have a 1 and 12 zeros. Is that what I have here? That's 9. Is that 12? Really? Oh no, 40. That doesn't. So that's 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, so that'd be 9. That'd be 9, 10, 11. I guess, right? Am I 40,000. So you keep the 1,000, keep the 3, then your 4 zeros are 4 zeros, so that's 7 zeros. You have a 10 for 8 zeros, and then you have 4 rows. Yeah, I guess that gets you in the 100 billion category. Alright, so we've found 100 billion.
It's 100,000 light years side to side.
100,000 light years side to side. Now, what is equals 100 billion? 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Okay, and if you divide that by Uh, no, 2? What is it? No, it's not divided by 2. What does he say? I don't even know anymore.
100 billion stars. It's 100,000 light years side to side.
Okay, let's just write it. 100,000 light years side to side. Okay, so we have 100,000. Okay, that's 5 zeros side to side. Sounds like a square. 42. So if you have 100,000 and like 100,000 and like 100,000 and like 100,000, I guess you'd have the perimeter. Yeah, what's 100,000 squared? Right? 100, 1, 2, 3. Right? And if you do equals this times this, what we get? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 significant figures. We're missing one. Maybe the circle that goes around it all? Or the one that goes in and out of the plane? Maybe I'm missing the one that goes in and out of the plane? Like that extra dimension of 1? Anyways, what other numbers does he say?
It bulges in the middle, 16,000 light years thick, but
Really? It does bulge in the middle. No, 16 light years thick. Oh, what is going on? That's because I did that. Alright, 16. Well, this is like the middle, I'd say. Bulges in the middle. In the middle. 16. 16. Where's my 16? Well, there's a 13 and a 13 on the other side of the capstone 10. That could be 16 light years. Right? From the capstone. We made it to the 10, so the 16's right there. Right?
itself contains 100 billion stars. It's 100,000 light years side to side. It bulges in the middle, 16,000 light years thick.
16,000 light years thick, I think, would be the 13 and the 13. It's pretty close to the middle because on the other side, would be like the black hole, 5 pi over 2 away, where the 76 would be, the 5th row away. Wow.
But out by us, it's just 3,000 light years wide.
Oh, out by us, it's only 3,000 light years wide. If we're on the green here, if we're on Armageddon, if we're on 1 of 1 of 4 of 5 of 6 of 1 of 1, if we're on that line, the 7, like in Game of Thrones, it's all about the 7, the 7, the 7-pointed star, the 7 new gods, the old gods, whatever the fuck it is. What does he say? Something about where we are? 3?
1,000 light years thick, but out by us, it's just 3,000 light years wide.
But out by us, it's only 3,000 light years wide. That could be the 113. Because they call the middle of the galaxy 16 light years, right? And that would be the capstone of the pyramid at the 10, which would be 4/5 of the way done. Now, if you go 4/5 of the way the other way, which is the Armageddon line, we're talking about the middle. It's 3 cells. Don't count the shit in the cells. You already used the 13s. Then you have a 1 and a 1. So you have a circle, circle, circle. So that's 3,000 light years thick. Right? That's what you say?
It's just 3,000 light years wide. We're 30,000 light years from galactic central point.
Oh, that's easy. 30,000 light years from galactic central point. Where's the 30 again? It's 13 here. 7 and 6 is 13. That's 23, and the 7 is 30. We're 30,000 light years from galactic central point. Look what's in the middle. From 7, 10, and 76. 7, 10, and 76 is the middle of the diamond. It's literally going a 1 by 3 up. If you go from 1 by 3 from the top, you're going to have a 13. 7 plus 6 plus 10 plus 7. 30. Perfection. Jews.
30,000 light years from galactic central point.
Wait.
1,000 light years wide. We're 30,000 light years from galactic central point. We go round every 200 million years.
Ah, 200 million. We go round. This is an axle with a magnet at the end, and it's spinning. We go round every 200 million years. All right, 200. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Fuck. What's the sum of everything here? 161. 116 pages. 116 lines of usefulness in Genesis 1 guy. The sum of this in plain form is 161. Okay, it's not 200. We go around every 200,000 years. Okay, what's like this half is, I believe, 128. Yes. So the right hand of God is 128. You know, people love that number. And the left hand of God is what? You know, count the middle. 132, guy. Well, 1, 2, 3. Makes 4, makes 5, makes 6, makes 7, makes 8, makes 9, kind of thing. The total of that is 260, right? That's the total, 260. Well, doesn't really do it that way, but like that plus that would be 260. You know, like a 26 circled, you know, God, 26, alpha to omega. Okay, it's not helping me with 200. What does he say? He says 200 years around?
Around every 200 million years.
Even with his cane, he goes around 200 million years. What is he doing? 200 million years. Oh, fuck, I don't know. It's kind of funny that, like, you know, reduction of 128 would be like, you know, a 3 and an 8, which is like an 11. Or a 1 and a 2 and an 8 would be a, you know, 110. A 1. Keep the 1, and then you have a 2 and an 8, which is a 10. 110. Okay? And then 132, you got to keep the 1, because you don't want to mess with the 1. And 3 and a 2 is a 5. That's 125. It's not 200. Especially not 200 million. I'm sure 200 million is here. I'm just not seeing it right now. Let's move on because it's getting stagnant.
And our galaxy is only one of millions of billions in this amazing and expanding universe.
Okay, and then it goes into a musical interlude of women and seeds and vagina.
Itself keeps on expanding and expanding in all of the directions it can whiz.
Maybe the 6 faces and the 8 vertices. Maybe those are the 14 directions. All the directions. 200 million! God damn it. Probably need to find 200 million before he says the next number. 200 million. Oh, okay, like, where's your 20? Your 20... There's no real 20. That's 23. That's not... Oh, fuck. That's interesting. Okay. Balance, the 5 digits of balance, you know, 1 plus 5 plus 7 plus 10 plus 76 is 99. Interesting. Doesn't really help with the 200. 99 is important. Around. Like what, like the, okay, like circumference is equal to 2 pi r, right? Right? Which is equal to 2 pi, so let's just do 6.28 times radius. Let's start at the 7. Okay, like one way it would be 13, and the other way it would be 15. 28. Look at that. N plus 2, 28. So if one way is 13 and one way is 15, I guess the mean would be 14. I wonder what 6.28 times 14 is. Here. Is equal to 6.28 times 14. 87.92. 88 constellations in our celestial sky. Mr. Challenge, if you can find 200 million of how this turns and find 200 million. I can't do it right now.
As fast as it can go, at the speed of light, you know. 12 million miles a minute, and that's the fastest speed there is.
12 million miles a minute. Okay, well, your 12 is the 5 and the 7 here. Let's do 12. What's your L? 5, 7, 5, 7, 5, 7. There's like 3 of them. There's 3 12s, 36, 3, 6, 9. Anyways, that's what you have right here. This bold shit right here is all talking about like your, yellow. Complementary color is orange. That's really a terrible color. Brown, orange. Okay, these guys. Okay. Now, what does he say? What does he say? 12 what?
And that's the fastest speed. No, 12 million miles a minute.
12 million miles a minute. Now, if we know that a 1 is a 3, okay? If we know that a 1 is a 3, or a 1 is a 3, and we have 3 12s, and 12 million miles a minute, miles in a 60. I'm okay, so we got to work on what? 200 million and 12 million. Okay. I don't know. Will come to me later, I guess.
And that's the fastest speed there is. So remember when you're feeling very small and insecure, how amazingly unlikely is your birth. And pray that there's intelligent life some.
Just,
And pray that there's intelligent life somewhere up in space, 'cause there's bugger all down here on Earth.
you know, like how many did I hit? I got a few, right? Numbers, like maybe like 5, 6, 7 numbers out of like 9. It's not bad. I think it's a pass. All right, what did I write? Destroying Monty Python's Meaning of Life Galaxy Song. Oh, look at that. 33331. 3331. Hey, look, there's a battery. 35, 34, 589. Yeah. Goddamn right, I'm gonna add that. Calculate, get rid of the add it. Alright, anyway, what does it mean? 4 plus 1 plus 9 equals 7, 7. 4 plus 1 plus 9. 4 plus 1 plus 9 equals 7, 7. What the fuck? Huh? 4 plus 1 plus 9 equals 7, 7. 4 plus 1 plus 9 equals 7, 7. So these 3 equals these 2. 32 and 23 are very important numbers in creation of energy. If this goes wrong, it'll be my fault again. God's 144,000 wedding day. It's the last day of the year. Holy Spirit saves you from the apocalypse. The universe's deadly warrior and queen. Let us rejoice in the morning star that heralds the dawn. I wonder how many people back in the day of like Roman like knights and shit times that they thought morning star actually meant morning star. I wonder how many people died with a morning star in like all of life. 2,583. Earth is ready for necessary action, says Earth spokesperson. I'm gonna vomit. That would not go well. Jesus and Apostle Andrew Lovers. Gemini 9, Taurus 1954. George Herbert Walker Bush Sr. Brainwash Breivik. I crap into the served throat of Professor. Wow, people are nuts. People are nuts. I don't know why that's written here. That's why I like this database. I don't use Gematinator because it's too... Like, you guys are, like, focused on the numbers, but, like, I'm more focused on the randomness. And that's just the way I does it. Brainwashed English peasants on Sky News. Wow. 2023, really? Again, that's, like, 5 years from now. Or more than that. What are we? They're going to be 2018. Yeah, it's like 5 years from now. Do you solemnly swear to tell the truth? Yeah. Tetragrammaton, the universe fun in Whelp Hell of Neo. Interesting. The man that didn't know he was King of Kings, Lord of Lords. My God. Don't need to see that shit. Third eye opened by electromagnetic waves. Great. Only a moron would turn the cheek to their enemy. Yeah, because he gets stabbed in the back like 99 times out of 100. Whatever, fucking lord shit. I am not your lord. I'm a moron. Most don't speak truth on Gematrix because they're part of the deception. Alex and Larry, two witnesses. That's just interesting. The very essence of cannabis magic and how it operates. My God, I need some of that right about now. Playing both sides, I see right through you, Steven. Oh my God, which one is it? Anyways, there you go. It's the first one I saw. What Jesus said to Peter in Apocrypha, sure. To script the future is control, which is prophecy. Lovely. You know, I highly encourage people to gematria the nonsense that comes out of their face. The Saturnists descended into the bottomless pit of the universe. Great. 438 days, really? Some Google employees gematria guy, I guess. People driven by money are inherently corrupt. Really? You want to use some discernment on that one? I don't think you should have to. 83 million? The highest paid woman in the United States? Apple Inc.? Who the fuck do you think you are to think that you deserve 83 million a year? How can you possibly fathom that that your time in Earth for 1 year is worth $83 million? I mean, my God, work your way up. Yeah. I'll start at the ground floor, guy. The Bible is hiding that there are several high-level devils. Really? Who did God allow to add stock me in the physical realm? German shit, cool. Truth comes out about the Obama family after the United States falls. I want to spearhead the falling of the United States. Because they're beneath me in Canada. It's very clear you reveal in all this satanic crud. You're seeing in this, right? And hearing me? Right? Yeah, you can hear me. The wicked contradict themselves constantly, which is what I keep saying. They know not what they do, even the Satanists who think they know how to play by the book. Okay? Eric Idle? I would like to chill with Eric Idle. I mean, I think that would be hilarious. And John Cleese, you know? We can have Alec Baldwin there. Ninja can be there. That's four of us and five with me. That'd be kind of an interesting crew. Oh, I can't play football with people who don't like me. Sure. Um, he will never be able to adjust to that. Um, whatever. Cold War is over. Fire War is beginning. Cold War is over. Fire War is beginning. Fire War. This is what we're going to call this war. The Fire War for energy, for tetrahedrons, for fire, for platonic solid. It's a platonic solid war. Maybe you should consider getting those moles removed. Uh-huh. Reach for the stars or you'll never touch the sky. Damn right. I've been sick for quite a while now. Yeah, okay. I'm taking everybody down this rabbit hole. Goddamn right I am. By destroying Monty Python's meaning of on life. I put a typo, guy. Gotta roll with the typo. And the N is nowhere close to the F. F is a 6, and I chose to put a 14. And I had to add an 8 because 8 are created before the 6. And a cube. It's a good typo. I fucked up. The future begins now. In your head, synapses are sparking. Guy. That's an understatement. Look at this. Kelowna, BC. Keith Andrews, psychic at Inner Voice Enterprises. I'm just now curious about this character. No, you're all characters in the game of life. We are all actors playing a character. Geometrix. There you go, guy. Person actually exists. Focusing on the publication presentation of motivational psychic and self-help techniques, we are encourage people to change this world for the better, one person at a time. Mystic connections. He makes money doing tarot and astrology in BC, in Kelowna, BC. That's just lovely. There you go. You have a better life than I do, guaranteed. Contains the intelligence codes for immune recognition and balance. Does Keith Andrews, psychic, know that? No, I think he's quite daft. Anyway, I don't even know what to say anymore. Anyway, fuck, this is stupid. It's kind of fun. Many psychopaths brag about their criminal versatility. Mother Earth may help the Russian to don't let them hunger. Okay. I might miss the opportunity to make a dream become reality. Lovely. That's lovely. Yeah, this must upset people that I do this. Darwin was a man with a white beard, but without faith. Alien artificial intelligence and Vladimir Putin false intelligence. I didn't write this. I didn't write these things. Tries to render them sources of narcissism. I just decoded the Galaxy song by Monty Python. You know, maybe people have listened to that and not understood what it meant until now. How many times I listened to that before I understood what it meant? All is possible if God is on our side and He will be with them today. They rise to their feet and their enemies will behold them. Sure. Alright. The dream is reality and what I thought was reality was a dream. Once patriotic black man is not bubblegum under the next boot, but it's just I don't know what to say. She missed being unfair by supporting blonde Antichrist. Look at that. Gematria is profoundly simply amazing, don't you think? Hitler and Shiva, who was Apollo, orgasm and spiritual impact. Why would that be written? Like, this is the thing that happens for real, is required to leave a percentage of his estate to the skulls. You know, to keep the lie going, to keep the enslavement going. Because if you made money off the knowledge of creation, when you die, you have to give a percentage of your estate to the skull and bones because they're the ones that taught you about the cellular creation of dollar bills, guy. Y'all, whatever. Um, where and for what purpose does God need me? I wish I could know. We dump millions of dollars into satanic organizations. Now think of NASA. How much do they get every year? How much does the Canadian Space Agency get every year? How much does insert your name of country here, Space Agency, get every year? Go to space and be astronauts?
Somewhere up in space, 'cause there's bugger all down here on Earth.
Hmm. Okay, I think I've like, other than these two numbers, I mean, it could be coincidental that all the other numbers lined up so perfectly with this, but I mean, I just having a hard time with the last ones. I don't know. I'm a little too mind blasted right now. Well, okay, let's try it again. I mean, if this green line here sums to 19, and the one above it is a 1, that could be your 20. Okay, obviously that's your 20. And we need 7 zeros. Well, we're on the row with 7. It's a 1 by 7, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There. 1 plus 1 plus 4 plus 5 plus 6 plus 1 plus 1 plus the 1 above it is 20. You're on the 7th line. 20 and 7 is 200 million. Yes! One to go. I don't want to make another one. Alright, 12,000. 12? Okay, that 7 is the middle. That 7 is the middle. You can make it 12, you can make it 12, and you can make it 12 by not using that 7, which is the middle. You can make 2 12s with the middle 7, and 1 12 with the off to the left hand of God 7. So you have like a 2. Yeah, a 2 and a 1, and you're making a 12. Because we read left to right, let's just read from God's left to God's right. So if we do 1 12 and then 2 12s, that could be like your 1 and your 2. And since you're making 3 12s, and 12s are just, 2 digits, so that could be like a 2, a 2, and a 2. And that would be a 12, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. The 200,000 was talking about going around, so if that's at the 0 and above, then maybe that's the spinning round, and the 12,000 would be the center shit, left to right. What does he say? I can't remember now.
Point. We go round every 200 million years.
We go round every 200 million. These guys, or these guys, the red guys, we go round every 200 million years.
And our galaxy is only one of millions. expanding in all of the directions it can whiz. As fast as it can go, at the speed of light, 12 million miles a minute, and that's the fastest speed there is.
So if we use this guy here, right, to make your 12, 12, 12, and left to right, a minute. 12 million. Is it 12,000 or 12 million? 12,000 maybe.
No, 12 million miles.
12 million. Miles a minute. A minute. Okay, so if we're using this, 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 and this, okay? I apologize if this is not to your liking. No, a minute is 60. Okay, what is equals? Let's just think logically. Okay, so 10 plus, let's say, 13 plus 13, that's 36. It's not 60. Okay, so we got to add, the 76 is just another 13. That's 49. Okay, we got 1 and a 1. So plus 1 plus 1. That's a 51. Now I need 9. Bugs me because I know the top is a 1 by 9, but this one and this one are not accounted for yet. Okay, well, whatever. If we add that together, so if we do, okay, again, 10 plus the 13 here, plus the 13 here, plus the 13, which is a 76, plus the 1 here, plus the 1 here, plus 2 more 1s and 9. So if you do a plus 2 plus 9, you're going to get 62, which is a backwards 26, which is God. Alpha to Omega. 62 is not a minute. But 62 could be a minute because you have 2 characters which make up the 62, right? The total of 62. So if you take away the plus 1 for the 6 and the plus 1 for the 2, you get 60. Holy fuck. I just... Wow. There. I knew it'd just take me a while, but there. Boom. Again, I got the 62 by adding these guys, and I'm gonna make them pink. Okay, so I do believe I'm the first Goy to properly decode the Galaxy song from Monty Python's The Meaning of Life. And synchronistically enough, when I decided to write about destroying it with the 40 here, I had a typo, which has a connection between a 14 and a 6 and an 8. Meaning on life. Destroy Monty Python's Meaning No Life Galaxy song. I don't think we have a life right now. If cellular energy does not exist, we are not living. I literally want to vomit. Okay, so if you want to debate the numbers I just found, whatever, you want to unsubscribe, leave. If you want to share this information, like you might have to share the last 2 videos to kind of go together. But no one really cares, right? It's a good thing I'm crazy and not allowed to see my kids, because I'm pretty dangerous, right? trying to fix the world. Help. I'm trying to define why 42 is the answer to everything. I think I've done a immaculate job at that by now. Not just coming up with bullshit nonsense about, like, I don't know, numbers and gematria, or like news stories or sports stories. I actually have a purpose. Like, I'll break apart the galaxy song, but I will relate it to cellular energy and cellular Earth and how they know this. And don't fucking tell me they don't know this, because they know this. There is no way that Eric Idle picked fucking numbers out of the thin air for his galaxy song.
Here on earth, amazingly unlikely is your birth. And pray that there's intelligent life somewhere up in space, 'cause there's bugger all down here on earth.